Hi, this is James Shillinglaw. I'm here with John Delaney, who's president and CEO of Windstar Cruises, and we're here in New York Harbor, one of the first times in a long time that a Windstar ship has been here, and we have some big announcement to make here about Windstar, and this is Insider Travel Report. Now, John, I sailed on this, the twin of this ship. We're on Star Pride. Yeah. We were on Star Legend together for, I think we were at sea for 2 weeks. It was a wonderful time. And way back then, you told me something a little that I wasn't supposed to know. But now here we are several months later, and it's about to happen. Tell us exactly what this is going to be.
James, and if you can believe it, that was 10 months ago, and you've done an amazing job keeping that secret. But Windstar is really thrilled to be announcing a $200 million initiative to stretch these three beautiful Star-class vessels. It's our $300 million plus.
So this is Star Legend, Star Pride, and Star Breeze,
and the Star Breeze, sister ships. They are beautiful ships, incredibly well made, but we want to take this opportunity to add some additional capacity. We're going to re-engine the ships at the same time, so much more environmentally friendly, more fuel efficient. We'll actually pick up speed, which means we'll be able to do some destinations that we're not able to do now, like New Zealand. And we're going to give the ship, all three ships, a beautiful facelift. So all of the bathrooms, for example, will be completely redone, and all of the suites. Be adding 100 more beds in the expansion.
So currently the ships are roughly how many passengers?
Currently it's 212. So we'll be 312 passengers when we're done. Some beautiful new suites that we'll have fun sharing the details on. That will be quite groundbreaking in the industry, as well as we'll have a much more beautiful pool, a real gym, a world-class spa, some new dining venues and locations. So these are going to be quite transformed when they come out of the shipyard in a beautiful way.
And what was the reason you thought you wanted to go a little bigger, just to get more public facilities and to get more staterooms?
That's exactly right. I mean, these ships pioneered luxury cruising when they were first launched, and they're great ships. As I said, a very loyal following. But today our guests expect a real spa facility, a larger gym, an aerobic studio. So we're just trying to keep up with the market and what our guests are telling us they would like.
Now, how many feet will this stretch be, roughly?
It's a 25-meter insert, so it's a good-sized insert, and as I mentioned, we'll re-engine the ship at the same time. But it's the renderings. It's quite interesting, and when we release them, you'll be I think interested as well. The ships actually look a little bit more graceful and a little more elegant with the extra insert.
Yeah, well, they look elegant now, quite frankly. They're beautiful ships, and I'm sure it's good there'll be more of them, I guess. And you're not going to do anything at this point to your sailing ships, right?
No, the sailing ships are fantastic. They have such a loyal following, and quite honestly, you couldn't stretch a sailing ship, of course, because of the whole mast and the sailing system. They're well-built ships. They are in the right places in the world, a lower capacity and what have you. And these are the ones that really make the most sense for us to stretch.
Yeah, well, your Club Med, the Windsurf, actually is a fairly large ship, but it is a sailing ship.
That's exactly right. The world's largest sailing ship.
Yeah, it's 300. So it's roughly what these new ships are going to be. Right?
And that's very important to us, James, because as you said, the surface 310. These ships will be 312. We won't go bigger than that. It's the right number.
Now, is this going to impede anything about the destinations you go to, or is this going to give you more opportunities? How is this going to work?
Actually, more to your point, because as I mentioned, we'll actually pick up additional speed when we do this stretch. So there are places now like New Zealand, which we could do, but frankly, it would have so many sea days to get down there. It just doesn't make sense. In terms of where we go, that's true small ship cruising. We'll still be able to do all those gems like the Corinth Canal, sailing upriver into Seville. So it really doesn't change that part of the equation for us at all.
Now, what's the timing on all this? You're making this announcement, and so which ship will be first, and then how is it going to roll out over the next year or so?
Well, we will start with the Star Breeze, and that will be roughly a year from now, sometime late in 2019. It's a fairly long process because of the re-engineering, so about 4 months, and then it'll be followed by the Star Pride, and then the Star Legend to finish just early in 2021.
Well, John, congratulations on this. I know you've been waiting a while to make this announcement, and I've been sitting on it since January when we first talked about it, but it's finally come, and it's going to be great things. I'm looking forward to seeing the new ships when they come out.
Well, James, since you kept that secret for so long, it was important that I share it with you first. So I'm glad that we could do this.
I appreciate it. And here we in Manhattan, and it's a beautiful day here in the fall. And again, congratulations.
Thank you, James. Appreciate that.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.